Hi guys, today I would like to talk to you a little bit about the two very popular Chanel handbags, and one of them is the Chanel Classic Jumbo Flap, and the other one I have here is the Chanel Classic Maxi handbag. Both of them are the version with lambskin, and here is why I chose to go with lambskin. I do have other Chanel bags that are caviar leather, which is great. They wear very well. They are easy to take care of, but I did really want to have something in my collection that would have this classic shiny smooth look that you get from the lambskin. And I know this is not the most durable bag, and it's not a heavy duty bag, but because I do use it, I rotate the bags and I don't use it as an everyday bag, I am okay with it. This one is the one that I have owned for over a year, and this is this model actually is from 2016. I purchased that pre-owned, and I do like it very much, although I do use other bags for everyday bags for the reasons that I will mention shortly. This one I just got recently, and I'm planning on keeping just one of them. That's why I decided to do the video. So maybe if you have the same dilemma like I do, it will help you to make a decision. So I am a little more familiar with this one because that one is from my collection and I've used it often, so I know how it performs. The other one I have not used, but I did try it, and I put things in and out to see how they will fit. So let's see, let's first take a look. Both of those bags are the double flap. As you probably know, that's the only option available right now. You cannot buy a single flap, and double flap is much better as far as keeping the shape of the bag. As you can see, this bag retains very nice shape, meaning it's nicely rounded here because this flap inside protects it from going flat. So if you look at some of the pre-owned jumbos that are single flap, many times you see this is really becomes like really flat and it loses structure. But being double flap, it's less user-friendly than the jumbo that has just one flap. I do get frustrated often with getting in and out of this bag. So basically you open this and then you have to go through that, and feels like this thing is always in the way when you try to reach for things. But again, it keeps it nice and new looking versus the others quickly lose shape. I'm also very particular about the bags that retain shape here. Like as you can see, this looks nice and shaped. And some of those bags after use, this part starts coming out and loses the shape. So I think all that, keep this in mind, that flap that is not best as far as usability, it does serve a purpose. That's why I think they decided to stop doing the single flap. It does make this bag smaller in capacity because, of course, as you can see, it takes away a little bit in here. So we can put as much as we would be able to put into the old style jumbo. And this double flap, they stopped making single in probably 2011 or 2012. Okay, so this is what I have inside. I have few things. My big wallet, full-size wallet, fits in there. I have this pochette thing. I have the keys and some cosmetics. So this is what I usually carry. And very often I also carry my iPad. And the iPad, the new Model Pro from last year, it does fit. I can't find it right here, but It does fit, which was a big important thing for me, but I think the one that they just released is a little bigger, so slightly, maybe like 4 millimeters longer, but I think that will make it not fit anymore. So for every day, I really need a bag that I can carry my tablet, because I use it, I have it with me most of the time. So when getting everyday bags, that's very important for me. But this bag will not hold a laptop. And this is where Maxi comes in play. And this is where Maxi takes the advantage. So this is the Maxi, basically the same bag, except this one is from 2000, I believe probably 2015 or 14. So it's a little older. It does keep the nice structure as well. It's nice and straight here. It's nicely rounded here. So again, that flap helps. And it's a really nice size, because for this bag, we can actually fit the 13-inch laptop inside. So that was my concern. I wanted to have a bag that I will be able to carry laptop, because I carry that on a regular basis. I also carry some paper folders, and unfortunately that folder will not fit in there. So that is the big disadvantage. But if we need to carry laptop to work, this bag is perfect. It's a good everyday bag and good bag for work, assuming we don't have to carry a lot of big files, because that will not fit, and fits quite a lot, despite I'm gonna try to put everything else I had in the other one. So of course that's not gonna be a problem. Okay, and we can close it nicely. It does get heavy with the items inside, but I also need to mention the caviar leather, the same model. It's even more heavy than lambskin. So in the rule is that lambskin is slightly lighter. So I'm gonna put them side by side. Okay, so here's the comparison. So I think Jumbo is the bag that is basically the most popular and most selling one. Maxi is more unique. You don't see too many reviews, and you don't see many people carrying them, because that bag can be really overwhelming for someone who is petite. And the biggest benefit of having Jumbo, this is a day to night bag, and I can't say the same thing about that one. Despite the fact that Maxi fits so much, I don't think this is the bag we want to take with us to dinner, movies, or some kind of type of going out. If we are thinking about getting just one bag that will be multi-purpose, and I know a lot of women look for something very versatile, then I definitely would say Jumbo is the bag to go. Some people think that Jumbo is a little on the bigger side, but I think this is the bag that everyone can wear it. It's really easy to pull off, even for someone who's more petite or shorter. It's still a great bag, and it's not overwhelming at all, and it's also not too big to take it, like I said, to go out. So that is probably the reason why I am gonna keep this one, and I probably will not be switching to Maxi, because as practical as it is for every day, I don't really need to have it as an everyday bag, because I have so many others that fit my essentials and more that fit laptop and the folder, that I think Jumbo is still a better choice. Other thing is that bag Jumbo has much longer strap, and this one has shorter. So technically, if we want, we can wear it crossbody. I never do, but it's possible, which we can do with this one. As you can see, of course, they have different colors hardware. This one is gold, this one is silver. And at the end of the day, I need to say I prefer silver because silver is more casual. This is more dressy, but since I already got the gold one, I'm gonna stick to it. But I would prefer the silver version. Another thing that I probably should mention that nobody likes talking about is the pricing. Unfortunately, as you probably know, Chanel increases prices regularly. And we just had another price increase in the States, I believe it was November 1st. So this beauty here costs $6,200 plus tax, which I think previously was $5,700. So whoever got it before November 1st saved $500. And this one is $6,700, and the same was $500 less before. It was priced at $6,200. And now it's of course costing more. And if we consider adding tax, those bags are so extremely pricey that I really suggest going pre-loved route. Both of those bags I got pre-loved, and with significant savings. So this is what I really recommend to everyone, especially when it comes to lambskin. Lambskin is the one that depreciates more. So if we buy a brand new and we try to sell it, it's much harder to resell than caviar. So that allows us, if we are bargain hunters, maybe we can snap something on the second-hand market with, like I said, significant savings. So for lambskin lovers, I would suggest doing that. I don't think it's worth buying that bag brand new. Plus the pricing is really outrageous, and I think it's really pushing people out of the new market and to pre-loved route. Another thing I need to say, because I know many people are concerned, is the durability of the lambskin as far as scratches. It's not as delicate as everyone thinks, but it does get scratched. So if you have long nails, or it may happen, and you can buff it a little bit. I use the Cadillac leather polisher, and it does smooth it out. It does makes it smoother, but we really need to be gentle with those bags. This is not something you want to throw flying around in your car or put it on rough surfaces. Especially, look, this is the nice shiny lambskin on the bottom, doesn't have feet, so if you put it on some rough concrete or some rough surface, you are gonna get a lot of scratches. I am also going to do some matte shots for you, so you can see how the bag looks on the body. And for reference, I am 5'7", and I will also weigh it for you right now and show you how much those bags weigh. Here is our jumbo sitting on the scale. So it's 2 pounds, 3.4 ounces, which is quite significant. And now we're gonna switch, and we are going to put Maxi on the scale. And of course, Maxi is gonna be slightly more, but not that much. We are looking at about 3 ounces more, so that's 100 grams. That's not really that much. Here we are looking at how the bag looks on the body. This is how the jumbo sits, and this is how the Maxi sits. You can see this one is much higher than this one, and for this one we can do crossbody. And actually, I never wore it that way, and I've never seen anybody wearing that way, but it's doable. It's just the fact that it's such a boxy bag, it might not be more very comfortable, but the length is okay. And this one, of course, we can't really do that. I guess for special situations when we need to be hands-free, we could do it, but not for regular use. And I guess we can try it that way. And the same with this one, that would be really, really low. In general, those straps are pretty comfortable, but when there's a lot of weight, it can be, if we have just one strap pulling lots of weight, it might be a problem. Okay, that concludes the video. Those are both awesome bags, and I hope to see you next time.